Hi beautiful people, hope you guys are all doing well. Before I get into this video, let me just remind you of something first.
Motherhood. She is the biggest blessing I've ever had in my life. When I tell you, being a mom has shifted my whole priorities. I have a baby girl, a sweet baby girl that I love so much, and she's growing and she's making milestones, and I just love her so much, and I just want to protect her from, all this craziness on TikTok. You gotta be selfless. You gotta put the baby first. You gotta do all that. You gotta do what's right. My priorities have shifted, and my constant thought that I always think to myself is, like I said in my book, and I'm just gonna get all choked up. Like I said in my book, is that, if I do nothing else right on this godforsaken planet, I hope that I can be a good mom to her. I truly, truly just want to be a good mom. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. Shit. It sucks that she's at a disadvantage, being my daughter. I don't owe anybody a fucking thing. What I owe everything to is my daughter. My daughter who has healed so much of my pain. So much of my guilt. And I want to give her her best chance. But I need people to give me my best chance so I can give her her best chance. And so what I want going forward is people to leave me the fuck alone. I'm not gonna post on social media. I'm not gonna do any more interviews or TV shows. Y'all got what y'all want.
This was Gypsy just over 2 weeks ago. First of all, where are the tears? And secondly, Gypsy is the one that created that disadvantage for her own daughter. She did that all on her own. She knew what she had done. She knows the truth. She didn't do anything to change what she did, and she didn't choose to tell the truth. She didn't even try to heal herself. She consciously made the decision to have a baby. One could even say planned it. She made that disadvantage happen. She planned to get pregnant with Nick, to get away from her mother, according to what is put out there, and thankfully it didn't happen. Sadly, her only plan that did work was her plan to murder her own mum. Ryan also should also be very thankful that it didn't happen with him. Well, she succeeded when she hooked up with Ken. Gypsy once again planned to have a child. She is the one that's responsible for the baby's disadvantage, as she says the baby has. Gypsy claims that her child has healed so much of her pain and her guilt. I call bullshit. All Gypsy is doing is using her child to her advantage, trying to prove to people that she is not the person that people are portraying her to be. She claims her priorities have shifted, and she just wants to protect her child and put her first and do what's right for her. What do you call this?
Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it?
Has Gypsy's priorities really shifted? Does she really want to protect her child and put her child first? From what I'm seeing, absolutely not. And she definitely doesn't want to be left the fuck alone, as she asked in her live 2 weeks ago. Gypsy absolutely wants the spotlight and to carry on the deceit, lies, and manipulation. And the reason the mask slipped when she said she does not owe anyone a fucking thing is because these content creators are calling her out, exposing the truth, making people see what they probably missed along the way. And many people are beginning to open their eyes and making it even harder for Gypsy to keep up with the facade. She has not changed and does not want to change and be a better person. She does not want to put in the work and actually work for what she wants. She lives off her lies, deceit, and manipulation. She very well was aware that Bree was live streaming their outing. Gypsy is okay with it and was okay with it. Gypsy is backing it up like she is all that. And hey, to each their own. Gypsy knows her every move is recorded and reported. What does this say about her? That she really doesn't want to be left the fuck alone. She claims to want the best for her child. No, she doesn't. Because when you do want the best for your child, every action you take is in the best interest of your child. And you actually think about how your actions could affect your child now or later down the line. When her child sees all this footage, is she going to be high-fiving her mom and telling her mom, you were the shit? I don't think so. Especially if that child grows up to know the truth. That child, in my opinion, would feel humiliated. Gypsy planned to have a child, to use that child to her advantage, to try and prove that she is not who she truly is. Gypsy has no time for that child, and she has demonstrated that over and over again. Gypsy is not equipped to be a mother, mentally and emotionally. She has not done the work to heal herself. She, in my opinion, is carrying the torch from what she lived with her mom, and probably will instill it in her own child. And many people, including myself, have concerns for their child because no one in Gypsy's baby circle or Gypsy circle have that baby's best interest at heart. A reminder, Christy gave pictures of the baby to a content creator who actually told her that he despised them. Everyone is for themselves, and that tells me that baby Aurora really does not stand a chance at a successful life. She is being set up for failure. And will Gypsy ever tell her the truth? I definitely don't think so. If Gypsy really wanted a good life, wanted to have a family, wanted the best for herself, knowing that if she is good within herself, she can give her child the best life, she would have disappeared after being released from prison, moved to where no one knew who she was, changed her name, sought the help she needed to heal herself, to get over her demons. And once she was in a good place within herself, that would have probably taken years. She would have settled down and had her family. But as we have all witnessed, she did the total opposite. Now, with ending this, remember this from Gypsy.
Do my makeup, and I'm just gonna talk. So I really just want to thank everybody that has continued to support me throughout my journey. I know that there is quite a few support, quite a few hate. The hate doesn't bother me. I'm pretty secure in who I am as a person, and I just don't let it get to me. I always was told and learned, even in prison, that when haters run their mouths, the best thing to get under their skin is not like engaging in the drama. It's actually just living your life, like not letting it affect you. And so all the hate that's on social media doesn't affect my normal life. It doesn't affect my marriage or my happiness. The people that really know me love me because they actually know me. But anyway, just putting out a video saying, like, thank you guys for staying strong with me. I know that it hasn't been easy. I know that there's a lot of misinformation out there, and it's kind of hard to figure out what is real information and what is made up. And right now, I know there's a whole lot that is just made up. And I'm not going to clap back at everybody. Like, I'm not going to waste my time, my energy that I could be putting into my marriage, that I could be putting into my own mental health, that I could be putting into the projects and the things that I want to move forward with. So, and when I mean projects, I mean like advocacy work, volunteer work, you know, being an advocate. I'm trying to find that niche. Like, sharing my story was the first step, but I want to move forward into sharing other people's stories, because here's the thing. Not everybody's story makes headline news. And so I think that with my platform, as big as it is, I think that I can share other people's stories and be a voice for them. Like, share their own voice. Like, let them have a platform in which they can feel comfortable because they can relate. We could relate. You know, when reporters and stuff like that, they come up to you and they're like, please share your story. It would help so many people, but they don't know. Like, they don't know what it's like. So if I help share their stories, I feel like I can put them out there in a way that they can get support, they can get love, you know, maybe freed from prison, like, depending on the situation. Like, that's what I want to do with my life. So social media, it's not real life. The things that I'm doing behind the scenes that you guys don't even see, that's real life. So to all the supporters, thank you. I love you. To all the haters, no comment, because I'm not going to waste my time on you guys. All right.
I don't think anyone that reports on and calls Gypsy out hates her. They want the truth to be told. And even what she did learn in prison about not engaging in the drama, she continues to do so. Maybe not her personally, but she has her little minions and lapdogs doing it for her. Because these are grown folks, some who should be the ones encouraging her to do what is best for her and her child, and social media should be irrelevant at this point. But as the saying goes, you lie with dogs, you get fleas. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Please be safe out there, be kind to one another, and don't forget, make good memories. Bye guys.